All right. Okay. I wanted to give you guys an update on the aquaponics here. Now we had, remember I had 15 celery and 25 heads of the butterhead lettuce that we planted. Okay, so out of the 25 we had 22 that germinated, and let me show you how they're looking now, right now. And you can see them really starting to take off. Now some of them I'm going to thin out, and they're just about every one of the lettuces. I see one back there, one there, and one here. So there's 3 lettuces that didn't germinate. So that's so I got 22. But the celery just started germinating, so maybe I can get you in there to see it. Let me get my camera close for you guys. See that? See it? But the celery, there it is. It's starting to come up. So I got to go around, but it looks like every one of them except maybe 3 of them on this didn't germinate with the celery, and that's good. Out of 15, so that'd be 12 that germinated. So really I'm doing really well with this. Now we just got to get this stuff to start growing. So and that's all going to happen pretty quick here. I'm going to try to lower my light and get my light down lower. I think that's what I need, because that's what I got to do every year, and I didn't fool with my light this year at all. I was leaving it alone, but usually the growth is a little quicker than this, and plus I'm gonna get in here and I gotta thin that out. I think that's something too. But something I gotta do, because I come up here and sometimes this shade cloth is blown up here in the water. I gotta secure the shade cloth, because on windy days it blows in here and it gets up here and it hits on my lettuce, and I don't want to mess up my lettuce. So in here we got the catfish going. I don't see any. I can't see them. I should have quite a bit of them in there, and I guess they're hiding in the back. I really can't see them in there anywhere. I hope everything's okay. It's hard to see them. You know, I don't know why they're not. I guess I don't know what it is. I don't know why they won't swim out. I mean, I've had them before. When I put food out, they all come to the food. And now with these, nothing's happened yet as far as like that happening. But sometimes when I throw the food, I can hear them underneath the bed here hitting the food. But I'd like to be able to see them. I mean, I haven't seen any floating around like they're dead or anything, so they're probably just, they're probably, okay. All right, I see them swimming. Okay, I'm seeing them. You might have just saw some swimming from over here. So apparently under this water, where the water's being moving, they over here, hiding under that. Because when I just looked down, I just saw them shoot, a bunch of them shoot across. Okay, so I seen them in there, so I know I got live fish. Okay, that's good to know. You know, you're always checking on your animals to see if they're alive, you know. And I'm losing quail, man, kind of quick. My quail are old. I know you probably heard me say it already. I don't know if you have or not. I don't know if I put it in on any of my videos, but I believe I got old quail now. All right. Come on, cat, move out the way, buddy. They're just right in the way. Okay, so things are growing. I'm in that stage where you just gotta wait for things to grow. I am gonna probably start cutting down some stuff over here. Start cutting down the some of the bigger stuff that needs to come out. Some of the pepper plants, I need to start cleaning it up, because I do have my greens coming through and growing, you know. All right, so I'm not gonna do no watering today because we had plenty of rain for a couple of days, and but everything seems to be doing pretty good. That's all the garlic coming up, and the cabbage on the side, and the cabbage seems to be growing slow. It looked like it picked up on this side a little bit, and just gotta wait. You know, I need to probably get the comfrey tea out and water them and everything. Give them some fertilizer. All that helps. The broccoli over here is kind of growing, and you know, everything was small when I planted it, so it's taking a little while for it to grow. You know, I'm just in that impatient spot, you know, where you want to see the stuff start growing. You know. So I need to get in here and start clearing all this out. I got pepper trees that are dying, and I can't really pull it up because I'm going to pull up arugula that I got planted in here. So I'm going to just be cutting it down at the surface of the mud. And we got a lot of greens coming up right now, looking good. And this is my sweet potato. Still growing a little bit here, and I need to probably get this put into the greenhouse. I'm okay right now while we have warm weather. We're gonna have warm weather for that I know of another week for sure. This is how I'm gonna try to winterize my sweet potatoes, to have some slips for next planting season. Which I think for the sweet potatoes, it's going to be different than the regular potatoes. The regular potatoes, I can plant them in January, okay? And if we would get a frost and the greens would die, it doesn't kill the plant. It keeps on growing because it got the potato under the ground and it's still growing. And I planted a foot deep, and our ground does not come close to even freezing, not even at 6 inches, you know what I mean? So I'm a foot deep and I ain't got to worry about it. So every year I plant it and we get a frost, it kills all the tops, the greens, and then they grow again. And I've had no problems with any of that as far as you know, messing up my potatoes, and it don't at all. But the sweet potatoes is something different because you're not putting a potato, you're planting a plant. So I need to probably wait till my last, probably like in March, and get the slips in the ground by March time. So I got like 5 months. I got to try to keep that alive, okay, during our winter here, which is not that bad, but we do get some cold enough weather that it'll kill that plant, you know what I mean? So now what's good about that is, you know, a sweet potato in the ground growing shoots, you know what I mean? That's what's good about that. So that's why it's still going, because the greens might die, but it keeps on growing because the actual sweet potato that's in the dirt is not dying. And this is looking good. See, now this is looking good for the strawberries, but I don't have that many strawberries. This thing was full, but our summer that we had with all the heat waves actually destroyed a lot of my plants I had. So I do have some more plants in one of these around one of my trees that I am going to get out and transplant them over here. And because it's the time for them to start taking off. Okay, and that might be something I could work on today. I'm trying to find something to work on. I got a lot of little knickknacks to do. I just don't want to get started in something too big because I'm waiting for a phone call because I got to go bring my van somewhere to get looked at. I'm having trouble with my van, and so I don't want to get involved in something and I'm too deep into it, and then I got to stop. You know. So maybe transplanting those strawberries might be something I can do kind of quick. And if I clean up this here, this gives me more space in here. I can get my sweet potatoes in here and get them out of, you know, what the cool nights and everything. And if we do get cold, it will be in here. And it's warm in here. Like it's showing, let's see, 82, 84 degrees in here. That's not bad at all. And the humidity in here is like 75% humidity right now. It's pretty warm in there. You can tell when you go in there. That's probably pretty good for the sweet potato plants. All right, let me see if I can dig up some of these over here. Let me see how it's actually gonna dig up, because they should be rooted really good. There's a lot of plants in here, man. A lot. There's a lot in here. I see you down there. I see you down there, buddy. Okay, I gotta have to rip on the roots a little bit to get them out. Let's go see. There's a little plant here. Let's see back here. Let's look at this one. Look at this one. Here's a little plant here. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this works. Here's one. Here's a nice one here. Okay. Little kitten's right down there. He's follows me all over the place when I'm working back here. And he's going to probably jump up here after I'm finished. I got to watch him. He won't destroy any of this. Looks like they got some green in it. I'm going to replant it. Just stick it in the dirt back here. See what happens with it. Okay. plants. It's got 2 plants, little small plants in here. That's just lazy. Okay. Now this is pretty big here. I don't know if I should separate it. I just broke that. That broke it. Okay, I need to leave all this alone. I need to plant this just like it is. Don't ruin any more of it. I'm going to try. It's got roots. There's a few little roots on this that I pulled off. I'm going to plant this because you never know. Let's move all this down. Hey! Get down! Hopefully that'll grow some roots and take off. I'm not sure about this one, but I'm going to plant it. Okay, this one's got roots here. Just need to cut this off. Okay. Let me go dig up another plant. Be right back. Stuff growing down here. Okay, so far so good. You don't think I see you? He's like a big kid. You don't listen. Very mysterious. That's where they get that, you know, curiosity killed the cat. You better not get up here either, you little fart. I'll go dig up some more. I want to get the big plants in. All these the little ones I can add in between. Let's see. Nice root there. Okay, what looked like a desert a few minutes ago, starting to look pretty good now. Let's see what I can keep and get rid of. So this will go in here apparently. Yeah. Okay. Go dig up some more. This is the last of it right here. Okay, so I can put one. I need to put one here. Put this one in here. You got to go a little too deep with it. I don't know. We'll have to see how it takes. So I want a couple of rooty ones here. I got some nice roots here. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's see what it'll look like right here. Put these in this bucket here. Let's see what I got going. There's some roots there. Roots. Root here. Okay, takes care of this one. We got an area back here. This is nice here. Two of them. Have two small ones in there, that's fine. This is the front right here. Right now I got the smaller ones. Okay, well, that's a little one project I got done before I got called to go away. So there it is. Looks good. I'm gonna put a little water on it. And one thing about the strawberries, they'll kind of look like they're gonna maybe kind of start wilting, but they're pretty strong. They'll come back. The only thing that'll really get them is real hot weather, and that's what had happened to them. The heat, because that thing was full of plants, and that heat wave got to them. So look out in the front. I heard a car door. I want to see somebody's here. Man, that looks really good. It gives me hope for strawberries this spring. Those are not first year strawberry plants either. That's going to be second year, so they'll do pretty good. Strawberries really do great on their third and fourth year, and sometimes you can get a fifth year out of them. Okay, that's one little job done that I feel really good about now. I was kind of concerned about we were going to get strawberries this year, because I had a lot of plants that got wiped out. But thank God, the ones that were planted over here by this olive tree, for some reason they didn't die. And maybe it was where they were at. Maybe they were kind of protected there. They are protected there, actually. They don't get as much sun as if we get back there. So this time of the year they need the sun. It's good, but in the summertime they need less sun. So I might think about putting a shade cloth over them during the summertime. I'm making all these shade cloth things, you know. It's amazing, but if you're trying to grow things that come back year after year and they need that kind of help, do it, you know. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing to my strawberries, because if I wipe them out again, I don't have any other extras planted anywhere, you know what I mean? So I need all those to kind of take off and start multiplying too. So I think a shade cloth is what I'm going to need to put over them for next summer. To kind of help protect them and keep them from, you know, that drastic heat that we get down here. And see where I was getting them from, they were tucked right here, right behind the barbecue pit. So at around, I don't know, right now, I don't know what time it is, 2 o'clock? It's about 2 o'clock, you can see they're in the shade. And 2 o'clock they're not in the shade. And this is the fall. In the summertime, 2 o'clock, the sun's straight up here still. I mean, just beating down on all of this. So, and this would get kind of blocked from some of that, you know, maybe around 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, they would be out of the sun, where this would still get extreme heat all the way through till 6, 7 o'clock at night. Because we don't actually, in the summertime, get dark till like 8:30, quarter to 9. So that's what I'm saying. That's why all of those that I transplanted came out of here, out of this. They were all around this. There's an olive tree in a pot. They were all around that. And they survived through that heat stroke, that heat wave we had. And that was because this area gets blocked right here. So now that I'm realizing that, I wasn't realizing all of that, you know. I'm being kind of awakened to it right now as I'm doing this video and transplanting these. That's why they survived. So that means I need to put a shade cloth over that for next summer. So I got that in mind. That's something I'll be planning to do. And yeah, that's what I'll have to do. Okay. Alright, we got that down. I really need to clean up this mess along here. Clean this up really nice, get it clean so I can get in here and start kind of tending to my stuff in the shade house. I actually want to get stuff out of there and start dehydrating it and getting it and canning it, you know. Some things I got: sage, oregano, rosemary, and I got turmeric and ginger growing in there. I got lemon balm. I have thyme. I have some other things in there, some of it I can harvest and not lose it in the winter. So I need to kind of get in there and start saving some of that. And I'll clean up this mess so I can get back there and work. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. Getting this cleaned up. That shouldn't take me long at all. What you doing, little buddy? You coming to work with me back here? Let me get the hose. Smells good in here. Okay, that's going to wrap up today, you guys. I'll go feed the chickens and call it a night. Alright guys, y'all be blessed. See you in the next video, okay? Bye.